Hello everyone, I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I'm back again for a second video today. A little bit longer than I wanted to. I thought I'd be ready by 4:30, but it didn't happen. So come on in, say hello if you're joining. Today, the second video is for us to walk through our catalogs. So we're gonna first walk through the annual, and then we'll walk through the mini catalog of what is retiring with Stampin' Up! At the end of April. April 30th is the last day of 2024 for you to order anything out of here unless it retires, gets sold out before then. Everything is while supplies last in these next few weeks going forward. So let's get started. We're going to start. So if you happen to have, I posted them in my newsletter. So if you have my newsletter, you can print off those retired lists or come and follow me along as we walk through the catalog. I'm going to highlight what's retiring and what's on sale, and hopefully show you what's carrying over as well. But just a little, what's the word I want to say? I just want to say I'm trying my best to be as accurate as possible. So hopefully I don't make any mistakes and you love walking through this. So let's get started, okay? Here we go. Okay, we're starting. So this is the 23 to 24 annual catalog, and we're starting on page 15, okay? Here is the Bright and Beautiful Suite collection. Of course, the entire suite is, I didn't do this one, is getting retired, especially this, and there's no discount. So as we go through what's on discounted, those do not start until April 9th, okay? So the one thing that is carrying over is this fabulous designer paper, and I need a different Sharpie here. I think it helps too. So this is actually carrying over, which I am thrilled about. Same with, it's just the paper that's carrying over. This is retiring, okay? I believe so, right? Yes, the stamp set is retiring. Okay, let's move on to the next page, 16. The Carousel Horses bundle, stamp set and dies are retiring. This Circle Sayings stamp set is retiring, as well as the bundle. But the punch here is carrying over, so that's great. And I think this goes to the online store is where you're going to see that. But, you know, don't quote me on everything, okay? So check that out. And let me just make sure. Yeah, we do have comments going. Okay. And let's do this. You know what? I'm just going to put so I can make sure I keep the catalog in view for you. Okay, let's go on to, and I didn't really use this. All right, this is staying. This is going away. The Lazy Days bundle stamp set and dies. The Sweetest Cherries stamp set and the punch is going also. The Seasonal Branches is retiring. The bundle, the dies, and the stamps, everything's gone. This Dainty Delight is retiring, and it's 30% off, so you can purchase it for $17.50. This is carrying over. The Hope You Know is carrying over. Handmade Hugs is retiring. I'm not sure about the coordinating punch. When we get to the punch section, we can see that there. Okay, Nature's Print. I love this set. This is retiring. Lighting Your Way is retiring. There's dies that go with this and this, so they're both, I believe, going to retire, but they're separate in the back of the catalog. Color and Contour is retiring. I'm going to miss the dies that go with this set. Those are retiring. Sending Smiles is retiring. Pansy Patch. I love the paper when we had the pansy paper. I didn't really use this effectively. Okay, Super Cool. This stamp set is 50% off for $10. What a deal. This is retiring. I don't know what happened here. Let me just look at my list. I don't know. I must have got distracted. So, So Refreshing is retiring. The stamp set as well as the whole bundle, and I'm assuming the dies as well. They're on a separate page, so we can check that out. Page 159. Let's just double check that. If we can, let's see. Yep, the dies are retiring, so we'll get to that. Okay, I didn't even get this, but it's a really cool set. Okay, Les Shops Suite is retiring. Same with the stamps, the bundle, the paper, the sequins, the dies that go with this are all retiring. Sweet Citrus is 20% off, so $18.40 you can buy that for. People, a lot of demonstrators use it. I didn't get that. Good Feeling is retiring, so if you love big words that take up lots of room on your card, this is a great set to have. This is carrying over. Something Fancy. Two-Tone Flora is retiring. There's dies that go with this as well. Sentimental Park stamp set is carrying over. Best Family Ever. I'm not sure on that. Let me check on that there. As far as I know, that's carrying over. Best Family Ever. Petal Park, you can get that for 40% off. There's a matching punch that goes with these flowers. So that, I believe, is retiring, but it's in the back of the catalog. So Petal Park stamp set is 40% off for $13.80. What a deal. Very Best Occasions. The next annual catalog doesn't have much Christmas in it at all. So I have a feeling we're going to see more Christmas, maybe in the online exclusives that come out in July. So that'll be fun. This is a really good set. I always loved this because I loved Thinking of You with Comfort and Love, the Happy Birthday. And then it had some Christmas in there too that were great to use. Okay, Apple Harvest. This, remember they had dies that were part of a celebration, special dies that were available for limited time. So if you happen to have them, but this is 60% off for $9.60. So if you love Apple's set, this is a great one to get. Cottage wreaths are $19. That's retiring. Hi Betty, welcome. I know, I'm sorry to see so many, but just think of what's coming. There's a lot in the mini that is staying with us. So it's totally great. Okay, Season of Chick is retiring. Wonderful Thoughts bundle right here is retiring. Let's see, the bundle pricing goes away. So actually, excuse me, so it's the bundle pricing that's retiring. The dies and the stamp set are carrying over, okay? So the bundle pricing, you say you miss out on the 10% if you don't get it now before this catalog retires. Okay, we're on page 42. Regal Reindeer is retiring. Brightest Glow. I love this. The fonts in here, I use this set a ton. Is retiring. Perched in a Tree. There was celebration dies that had gone with this set. That one's sweet. Ringed with Nature, 40% off for $13.80. So 40% off for $13.80. There's a hybrid folder that goes with this set, which is in the back. We'll get to that. Celebrate with Tags. This is 50% off for $11.50. So if you love to make like tags and stuff, if you do a lot of gift stuff, this is kind of neat. I love the birthday and that, and even the mitten was fun to use for on different projects. Okay, Zoo Crew. I'm gonna miss this designer paper. This stuff is fabulous. So make sure you have enough of this to make some really fun cards with. You only need one package because it will go on forever. But unfortunately, this whole suite is retiring. The ribbon, the stamps and dies. And the die set makes these really fun curtains. So this is kind of almost a die set to keep in your library to use in the future going forward. Okay, Bird's Eye View is carrying over, thankfully, because I have not used this set, unfortunately. And then Hey Chuck Bundle is retiring. So And I haven't used this one either, but I will keep it my own personal things because, you know, chickens are part of our life here. Okay, Easter Bunny. So if you didn't use this for Easter, which I should have brought out and used, this is 50% off for a stamp set. And I'm not sure if the punch is in the back, and I think it's still available. So there is a punch with this, the bunny punch. So that's a great one. It's a really nice set to have for Easter because it's a nice bunny to have on hand. Happy Labels, 50% off, and it's only $12. So this is a great set too. Let's see. Silly Goose is 50% off for $12.50. So just remember, you can head to my website if you need to purchase anything at createwithnancy.com and click on that host code that you see there so you can add these to your online order. Okay, Taco Fiesta is retiring. Little Monkey is retiring, so it has a punch that goes with it, so both are gone. Biggest Wish is retiring. Let's see, Hello Kiwi retiring. This is 50% off for only $10. Share a Milkshake, 50% off. I didn't write down the pricing there, so I don't know. What's happened? 19. What page are we on? 54 here. Okay, $9.50 is what this is. Okay, Phrases for All, 50% off at $10.50. Friendship Royalty, so if you have like those divas, this is a great set. Little Dreamers, the stamps, the dies are all retiring. So if you have little grandkids or you have a lot of people having babies, this is a great little set to have. Hello Ladybug. This is an oldie. This is a fun one. That stamp set is retiring. There's a punch that's in the back of the catalog we'll get to. Happy Hedgehogs is retiring. Sweet Songbirds is retiring. These are all great sets. Playing in the Rain is carrying over. Everyday Thanks is retiring. By My Side retiring. And hopefully I'm not going too fast. If I am, you can watch, just hang on to the replay, watch the replay, and you can stop and start the video as you need. Countryside Inn, Sweet is retiring, okay? The only thing that is carrying over are the dies, okay? So the stamps are retiring, but the dies are carrying over, which I'm thrilled about. I love the dies. And let me tell you a little tidbit about this designer paper. Stampin' Up! has created a cottage rose, so it's a pink color rendition of the same exact designs, but with pinks like Melon Mambo and Petal Pink, just different pink variations. So, and the only way this paper, that cottage rose package, can be gotten is demonstrators have an opportunity to earn a package of this during the month of April. So now is a great time for you to start to grab that starter kit right now and earn that cottage rose designer paper for free. If you want more details on that, I would love to share them with you. Okay, let's see, what else are we doing? Let's move on. So Lasting Joy right here is 50% off for 10 bucks. Pay attention to the words. If you're one that doesn't have a lot of words, I mean, these are a great value for 10 bucks just to grab the words for. There's a lot of great sizes and everything that you can use on labels, and you just need that little bit of different fonts and everything. So this is a, you know, kind of think, don't look at the stamp images. I lots of times look at the words, okay? I know, Betty, I'm trying to be really good because I know there's lots of great things coming in the next catalog. Plus, I have so much. Anyways, okay, carrying over. The stamp set is carrying over, and the dies are carrying over, but not the bundle pricing, okay? So that's a cool thing. Quiet Meadow. I'm gonna miss the dies that go with this. I always love the dies. Let's look at this one. Timeless Arrangements. The stamps and the dies are going away. I don't really use this set, and I have it, and I should. I have all these ideas. I wish I had lots of time to keep sharing more ideas with you guys. Okay, Darling Details is retiring, as well as the die, so the whole bundle of stamps and dies. Just My Type is retiring. Earth and Elegance is retiring. Everything in this collection is saying goodbye. So the stamps, the paper, that trim there is going away. Okay, Courage and Faith is carrying over. Hope and Prayer is retiring. This one's carrying over. Places in the Heart. Time Together. The stamps, the dies, and the bundle going away. Country Bouquet is going away. This is on sale for 60% off, the stamp set, for $9.20. And there's a punch that coordinates with it. I'm pretty sure the punch is going away too. Let's see. Everlasting Beauty, 10% off for $23.40. Here's to Love is carrying over. This will be found in the online store exclusives, so that will be found there. Kindest Expressions is carrying over. Let's see. Let's Go Fishing, all going away. Okay, the paper, the stamps, the dies. Hang on, the dies are carrying over. Let me back that up. So it's just the bundle pricing going away. So the stamps and the dies are carrying over, okay? And the Twisted Rope Embossing Folder, which you can see right here, is 20% off. So it's only $8 for that Twisted Rope if you like that. But the paper is retiring, okay? So the stamps and the dies are carrying over, but not at the 10% savings. Okay, let me take a drink here. Okay, Supremely Awesome. I never got that, and I keep trying to decide if I want this or not. Could make a great pizza party invite, right? It's a Science is retiring. Construction Zone is retiring. Let's see. Next Destination is 50% off, so only 12 bucks. So if you love these images, that's a great deal. Sweet and Precious is retiring. He's All That is retiring. Oceanfront is retiring. Grassy Grove is carrying over, which I'm so happy for. Okay, the Wild and Sweet is retiring. All of this is retiring. The Stargazing Suite. Let's see, the paper is 40% off, so $7.50 starting April 9th. The holographic paper is retiring, and the stamps and the dies are retiring. So if you have young kids, you know, maybe they're up there doing the solar system stuff and you want a scrapbook, this is a great, at least the designer paper would be great to have. Okay, Legendary Ride is carrying over. On the Ocean is retiring. Beside Me is carrying over. Fun on Wheels is retiring. The stamps and the dies. Bundle pricing is what's retiring. So the stamps and the dies are carrying over. This is the set we used today on today's live. That's the sentiment that we used. Sending you a handmade hug. I love it. I also love Life is Better When You're Crafting. And then You Inspire Me. Those are great words. So that is carrying over. So really cool set. And I love in the dies, it's got like a little mini trimmer die, which is really cool. I need to use these. I haven't used these yet. I've only just really have used the word, which I love. Okay, Enjoy the Rhythm is retiring. This is 50% off, so $10.50. Brewed for You is retiring. Level Complete is retiring. Inked Botanicals is retiring. So let's see. The designer paper is 20% off. So you can get this for $10. The ribbon is retiring. The stamps and the punch are retiring. Okay. So I'm going to miss this. I always love this. Distressed look. Okay. In the moment, retiring. Layering leaves is carrying over. I'm so happy this is, because these are great greetings, great punches, leaves that can be punched out. Really, really cool. Let's see. Oh, this one I am so sad about. This one breaks my heart. Go to greetings. You guys all know how much I use this stamp set. If you don't have it, get it now because it's fabulous. Let me just make sure. Okay, because there are a few things that have sold out already, so we're coming up on them. Okay, Bottled Happiness is retiring. Bold Bouquet, stamps, bundles, and dies. Okay, well, let's see. This is going quicker than I thought. We're only 20 minutes in, so really good. Wildlife Wonder is retiring. Scenic Wonders retiring. Seaside Bay is retiring. Okay, Masterfully Made, and I haven't used this set to its potential. Okay, everything in here is retiring. What's 30% off? Okay, the designer paper, 30% off. So $8.75 for that paper. It's really cool. It makes some nice collage-y type stuff. So I got to check my stock to see how many packages of that I have. But yeah, that's really quite the deal to get that. But the stamps, the dies, but you can get that paper at 30% off, which is really good. Okay, Vertical Blooms, 50% off, so $9.50 for them. Okay, let's see. Days to Remember is regular price. It's that calendar. Coffee for Friends is carrying over. Okay, Marvelous Nature, 40% off, so $15.60. I am just checking here. Let me just, okay. Botanical Layers, 60% off right here. This is really cool. You can do some fun things with this because they're such a solid type, airy type image. So $9.20 off. Okay. Let's see. Your Path Awaits. This is 50% off, so $12 for that. Okay. Let's move on. So Love for You. I never got this set. 10% or 50% off, so only $10 for the stamp set. And there are some dies that go with this. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. Sea Turtle is carrying over. I'm just going to double check that. Try to make sure like the list had a big enough font for you. Yep, that is carrying over. Okay, so the Sea Turtle is carrying over. The Enchanted Butterfly is 40% off, so $14.40. Fresh as a Daisy collection, retiring. No discounts. It says the dies are carrying. Okay, so let me back that up. So it's the Sweet that's retiring, the gems that are retiring, but the stamps and the dies are carrying over, but no 10%. Okay, so no bundle pricing, but these are carrying over, so that's good because daisies are a nice set. Okay, Beauty of the Deep, no bundle pricing, but the stamps and the dies are carrying over. Okay, Waves of Inspiration retiring. Artistically Inked retiring. You can do some great techniques with that. Prized Plant, 50% off, so only $10. Softly Sketch is retiring. Around the Bend retiring. I think the coordinating dies, we got to look at that. Alphabest is retiring. Stamped with Love is carrying over. Okay, let's look at the background dies. Okay, so carry over, the sketch plaid is carrying over. Berry Harvest, 50% off, so only $10. It's in the Stars, retiring. Rays of Light, retiring. Spiral Die, retiring. Timeless Tiles, 40% off, so only $10.80. Watercolor World, carrying over. Snow Crystal, 50% off, so only $10.50. And then Perfectly Detailed, 60% off, so at $10 is the sale price. Really cool. All right, we've got through all the stamps. Woo! Okay, so this word might get confusing. Okay, so as you know, all the ink colors of the 22 to 24 are retiring, okay? So hopefully I can get this right. So don't, like, if I mess up on this part, I'm trying to do my best. So the ink color blends are 40% off. So you can get these at $6, which I just bought, like the Starry Sky and Oasis, and some, yeah, I bought some of them again because I was using on some cards. So, oh, if only I'd known, I would have waited. So those will be 40% off starting April 9th. So make sure, because things like this go really fast. The consumable stuff go really, really fast. Okay, so everything else is the same on there. So let's look at everything on here is carrying over, but these things are going up in price. I included a price increase list, so these are on there, so you can see what the price increase is going up for this storage stuff. Okay, so let's look at new core colors. Okay, so these are the colors that came out, was it this year or last year? Right, last year, I guess, when we had the color change. Okay, so had to have been this year. Yeah, this year. When the new colors came out this year, I know it feels like a long time ago. New colors came out. They always bundled stuff, so so people didn't have to buy the whole collection. And it also, everybody would want the new colors, so they bundled them together so you only have one item number. So the assorted cardstock package of all these colors is retiring. You can get the 12 by 12 cardstock assortment. That's 10% off for $12.60. And let me see if these are gone already. 6711. Let's see here. Yes, unfortunately, these are already sold out. So let me switch that out. This is sold out already. Okay. Let's see. And let's back up here. Parakeet Party Refill is sold out. Just only the Parakeet Party Refill right now. And let's see. Okay. All right. Let me just, I think that's it. So, so the bundles you would have got for the new core colors, that's retiring, as well as the marker assortment is retiring. And the markers, if you love to use markers, these new colors, the Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Bubble Bath, look at that list. You can get all of those. I think there's 17 of them. 11 colors. There's 11 colors. You can get them at 50% off, so $19.25. That's a really good deal to get all those markers for that. Or if you just like those colors and you want to double up on them. Okay, so the 22, 24 ink colors, all of them are going away for, you know, the cardstock, the 12 by 8.5 by 11, the 12 by 12, the bundle of ink pads, and the markers. The markers are 50% off, so $8.75. If you love the ink colors, which are these right here, so if you wanted the assorted pack of the markers, they're only $8.75. And then 12 by 12 in these colors is 10% off, so $12 and 15% off. Yeah, I think those are still there. Okay, let's move on to this. So our cello bags are being discounted 10% off, so $4.95. That's a 6 by 8, and that's what I put a lot of my projects in. let's see, do I have a bag here somewhere? Let me see here. So it's like, you know, it's like what we store these 6x8 bags. I always put cards in them. So those are going away. These in color treat bags, 30% off, only $7. These envelope treat boxes are 40% off, so $4.80. And the vellum cardstock, I am so disappointed about that. I don't think that's sold out yet. That is retiring. That one breaks my heart. Okay, everything on this page is retiring except for the gold foil sheets. Okay, so why don't I just talk about the white centered 12x12 specialty paper. That is 50% off, so that's item number 2. It's these colors right here. That's $5.75. And then the rose gold specialty foil, that's number 4 up here. Okay, that's 10% off, so only $9. The textured shimmer paper, which is number 5, where is that? Right up in here. That's 40% off. It's $6. And then the in color 12x12 specialty paper, which is number 8 over here, has kind of like a different type of mat to it. I'm just looking. What page are we on? 127. Okay. These are all still available. That's 50% off at $5.50. And then finally, the luster paper, which is number 9. These are this year's new colors. That paper is $7.70 at 30% off. Okay, it's kind of got a sheen to it. All right, let's look at the designer paper. I am just thrilled that Bright and Beautiful is carrying over. Countryside Inn is carrying over. Delightfully Eclectic is retiring, but it's 50% off, so $15. You must have ordered a ton for celebration because this was one of the celebration rewards. And just remember, this is a mega pack, so there's 48 sheets of 12x12, so you get 4 of each of the 12 designs. So really, really good value for $15, like inexpensive. Okay, Earth and Elegance, 10% off, so $11.25. Fresh as a Daisy, so if you have the daisy set and you want more of that paper, grab it now while you can. 20% off at $10 a package. And this, I love this, 20% off the Glorious Gingham at $8.40. Inked Botanicals, 20% off at $10. Let's Go Fishing is retiring. Les Shops is 50% off, so only $6.25. So with this paper, I love the patterns on the back side. That's really what I use. I didn't use the front side, but there's some cool images on some of them that could easily be fussy cut and utilized on a card as well. So it's great paper just for that. Because I did a project using this. It was like a set of cards. So you can look back through my videos if you want, and you can check that out. Okay, here's the masterfully made designer paper, 30% off, so $8.75. There's that stargazing, excuse me, 40% off, so $7.50. Okay, I need a drink. Hold on. I got water in my cup. I'm trying to drink my water and walk. Okay, I got like 1.5 miles in, so hopefully after this is done I can go do a little bit more. Okay, let's see, where were we at? Zoo Crew retiring. The in color designer paper, so let's see, the 23 to 25, so it's these current colors, are 50% off, so $6.25. So these in colors are staying around, so if you love that paper, it'll go with the colors that are staying around. The ones that are retiring are 40% off in this color scheme for $7.50. And then, let's see, these are all retiring in all the different collections. So the brights are 10% off, so $11.25. Same with the neutrals, 10% off, $11.25. The regals are 30% off, $8.75. And then the subtles are 20% off at $10. And Mr. Cooper is letting me know that it is time for him to eat. So we better hustle up here. The vellum basics, so this has a pattern on it. So if you look closely, you can see the different patterns on it. $6. And I wasn't quite clear on this, whether this is carrying over or not. Because, let me just double check. I don't know. I had to do this in like stages because it was just, this was a lot to go through. 133. Yeah, I don't see this. So I think this is carrying over, okay? This acetate gold celebrations. Or it could be in the online store. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's look at this page. So our albums are carrying over as well as the pocket pages. This Bright and Beautiful Memories and More pack right up here is 30% off, so $5.95. The coordinating cards and envelopes are 40% off at $6.60. Our basic white 3x3 envelopes are retiring. I'm sad about this. The craft no cards and envelopes, 10% off, so $9 for that. You get 20 no cards and envelopes, and then that box as well. So $9, that's a pretty good deal. And then this is really sad too. Very Vanilla is retiring envelopes. The envelopes and the thick cardstock, thick vanilla cardstock are retiring. So, unfortunately, then the thick vanilla is already sold out. So Very Vanilla, okay, so those are the envelopes, and then also the Very Vanilla no cards and envelopes is retiring. So if you love them, grab them. Decorative masks. So the masks in here are retiring. The artistic masks, which is, let's see, which one is this? So that's so it's this one is 10% off, so $9. And then this setup here is 40% off at $6. Okay. Now the Stampin' Emboss powders are carrying over and are not available until later on this fall. They have changed manufacturers, and the manufacturer is not going to be able to have things in stock until later this fall. So all of the embossing powders are just unavailable right now. Heat and stick powder is 30% off, so $4.20. Let's see, everything else here I think is fine. Okay. Of course, our adhesives, cling adhesive is carrying over, but will be in the online store, which is up here. That's what you use to, like, if you have a clear mount stamp, that you can add it to that cling label, so it helps with your cling again, you know, rejuvenating your cling on your stamp, which is great. Okay. Let's see. Wait till you see the new catalog. It's amazing. Okay, everything on here is retiring. So the shaker circles are 30% off for $4.90. These round and square brads are 40% off at $4.20. These loose silver sequins, 10% at $5.85. These loose daisy embellishments are 40% off at $4.20. Okay, let's see. I've got carryover. These are retiring. 40% off at $4.80. Yeah, I started like, so what did I say? 40%, $4.80. I like marking up my catalog. Okay, so retiring, carryover, carryover, carryover. Retiring up here, 40%, $4.80. 30%, $4.90. Those are the festive pearls, and I almost think these are gone right here. Okay, what's number 7? Our iridescent pearl basic jewels are carrying over. These are carrying over. The flat adhesive pearls. These are retiring, $7 what these are, but I don't know what the percentage. I didn't write that down. Of course, our rhinestone jewels are carrying over, and these are iridescent rhinestone jewels are 40% off, so $4.50 if you love them. I love the sparkle. And our brass brushed butterflies are carrying over. Okay, let's see. These are 20% off, so $6.40 for the rustic metallic dots. I used those to, or no, I didn't. They're on the next project. Okay, I did a tutorial with these, so that's why I'm thinking. They were on last week's project on the sketch card with the circles. That's what I used those on. Okay, these are carrying over. The glassy dots, the classic matte dots are retiring at 40% off. So $4.20 for them. And these are retiring, so 20% off, so $7.20 for them. These are carrying over. These are retiring 10%, so $7.20. Number 7. These are 40%, so $4.50. Some really great deals on gems. These are carrying over right there. These are carrying over up here. What are these called? Number 9. The Sequins Trio. Number 10. These are 40%, so $4.80. Oh, the Gilded Leafing is retiring, 40% off, so $5. I loved using that. $5.40. And then these are 40%. So if you like these vintage bottles, these are great deal. Hopefully my light is scooting down there. Hang on. Let's see if that'll stay there. Okay, so 40%, $4.80. Okay, so that was a lot. The embellishments always are. Okay, ribbon. Herringbone, 20%, $6.80. Balmy Blue, 40%, for $5.40. Balmy Blue White Double Stitch Ribbon, 40% off, so $4.20. Pool Party, 40% off, $4.80. Real Red and Garden Green Combo, 30% at $5.25. Night of Navy Bordered Ribbon, 40% off at $5.40. All the colors of textured ribbon are going away. So the copper clay, so they're all regular price other than the copper clay is 20% off at $6.40. And then the Pebbled Path is 30% off at, did I do that right? $5.60, but maybe the rest are all 40% off at $4.80. So check that out. There's some great discounts on there. Okay. Burlap ribbon. Let's see. Red and burlap. 40% off at $5.40. The Misty Moonlight braided ribbon. 30% off at $5.60. The black and white gingham ribbon. 10%. $6.30. Normal price for this, the pecan pie. And then this combo pack is 30% off at $8.75. I know, Donna, there is, I mean, lots of ribbons do go, and same with the gems because they just want something fresh and new. And we might see a lot of stuff in the online store. We'll see. Okay. Okay, Lost Lagoon, because some of these are old and we've had them for a while, so it's time for something fresh and new. Lost Lagoon Bordered Ribbon, that's retiring. The Duo Combo Pack is 40% off at $6. All the metallic ribbon, I got 40% off, so $5.40. The Golden Vanilla Edged Ribbon, 40% off at $4.80. I'm going to miss this. That's a really good deal. Okay, the silver threaded twine, 40% off at $4.80. The natural trim, wavy trim, 10%, so $6.30. The Simply Elegant trim, $7.50. These are carrying over. Linen thread, of course, is carrying over. The Baker's Twine Pack, 50% off, so $7.50. And then the Baker Twine Essentials Pack is carrying over. Whew, my throat hurts. Okay, all of this stuff is carrying over. Okay. Okay, here we are for the punches. So this you'll find in the online exclusive. The bundle is out the door. But just the punch is carrying over in the online exclusives. And the punch pack is 20% off for $32. The Little Monkey Builder is retiring. The Banners Pick-a-Punch is retiring. I'm going to miss that. This is carrying over, though. Okay, Mr. Cooper. Come on. Settle down. He's over here rustling through, seeing what kind of scraps he can get off my floor. Okay, there's that Country Bouquet, 50% off. So make sure you do the math if there's a bundle versus the stamps and either punch or dies going out to make sure you're getting your best value, okay? So $11 for the punch. This one's retiring. Dragonflies is 50% off, so $11. There's the bunny. So if you love that bunny, it's 20% off, so $17.60. Remember, these don't start until April 9th. So here's that handmade tag. The stamp set was retiring, so that's 20% off, so $17.60. The bow is carrying over. I'm going to miss this one. The decorative circle is retiring. The cloud is 50% off, so only $11. And the double oval punch is retiring. The elegant tag is carrying over. This trio set is retiring, 50% off, so only $12. Yep, there's the cherry, 50% off, so only $11. Same with the songbird, $11. The sailboat builder, so if you're, this is great for anybody who needs like a skinny outless Lager card, or if you have, you know, if your mascot is a sailboat, which ours is here in town, just having the sailboat makes a great graduation gift, or, you know, card. So, and that's 50% off at $11. Okay, hedgehog, 50%, $11. The vintage bottle, 50%, $11. Best label, 30%, $11.90. The Pedal Park Builder carrying over. The Ladybug, 40% at $13.20. So really good deals on these punches. Okay, what is carrying? Oh, this is sad. There's some blocks that are going away. So the block bundle is retiring, okay? So are some of these other blocks. The block A is retiring, block G, and block I. And I'm not sure if these sold out all the time, but I'm not seeing on the sold out list. So if you love these size blocks, so A is like the little tiny square one. G is, where's G? The long and narrow one. And then I is this other one, which I use lots of times. I just used it recently for one, so I'm not sure what they're thinking. So anyways, those are going away. So check them out to make sure you don't need to add something to your stash. And then the clear block storage caddy, which is up here, that is retiring. Okay. All right, of course, all this, and there's prices that are increasing on this. I know the plates are, the machines are increasing. You'll find this plate right here in the online store. It won't be in the catalog going forward. Okay, bundles. So the dies here, the balloon dies are 10% off, so $30.60. This is carrying over. This is retiring. The dies are 50% off, so $14. Carousel Horses is retiring. Remember we talked about that's carrying over. The countryside corner dies are carrying over. This is carrying over, but no bundle pricing. Okay. The Darling Detail dies are retiring. The Earth and Texture dies are 20% off. Fun on Wheels, 40% off at $17.40. These are carrying over. Gorgeously Made are 20% off, so $25.60. And, okay, I need another drink. And let me just tell Jack that Cooper needs to eat, okay? So you might hear him in a minute. He gets anxious for his food sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Hey Chuck, 20% off, $25.60. Lazy Days, 20% off, $27.20. Let's Go Shopping, 20% off, $23.20. Little Dreamers, 10% off, $25.20. 10% off. Reach for the Stars Seasonal Branches, 50% off, so $17. Here's that So Refreshing dies. They're 20% off, so $24.80. This is carrying over. Time Together, 50% off, so $16.50. So if you love like this time glass, you know, that's kind of cool. Timeless Arrangement, 20% off at $28. And this one's carrying over, but no bundle pricing. Zany Zoo dies, 30% off. So if you love that curtain, this is a great way to get those dies at a discount. So at 30% off. So $23.80. Okay, let's look at the standalone ones. He's All That, 40% off at $16.80. The coordinated stamp set is retiring too. You're going to find Around the Bend dies in the online exclusives. This one is 40% off at $21.60, the Aspen Tree. The Brood is 50% off at $12. The alphabets are carrying over. Artistic, I love these outline ones. I use those a lot. Are 50% off at $17.50. Basic Borders, 40% off at $17.40. I've used those a lot. I haven't used them in a while, but these are a great set of dies. Brilliant Backgrounds, 50% off at $17. Chick Dies, 50% off, $18.50. Christmas Pine Cone, 50% off. Great type of greenery, $22.50. Country Reefs, 10% off, $35.10. The Cracker Treat Box, we did a lot of those at Valentine's Day. These are great for favors, 20% off at $28.80. Dainty Delight, 50% off at $18. I almost think the stamp set was on sale too. Deckled Rectangles are going to be carrying over to the online exclusives. It won't be in the catalog. You'll have to look in the online store. Delightfully Doily Hybrid, 50% off, so $21. So it's got an embossing folder and these dies right here that go with that. The Dots and Spots is 40% off, so $19.20. Give It a Whirl, 50% off, $19.50. Gorgeous Garden, 30% off at $29.40. Grove is carrying over. Labels Aglow, 50% off at $16.50. The Legendary Ride is carrying over. The stamp set did too. Lighting the Way, 50% off at $15.50. So if you scrapbook, this is a great die set to have if you're into camping or even just camping cards or whatever. That's a great set because it's got, you know, you've got the different bugs in there, and that lantern is really cool. Okay, here's this one. This is, if you love like die cut words, this one's great. I didn't get this. 60% off, so $12.80 to have some really cool die cut words. And then this is the Meadow dies, 50% off at $19. These are great when you just like cut them out in black cardstock, and it kind of gives you that that sharp backdrop on things. Natural prints, $18.50 at 50% off. On the Ocean, 50% off at $18. Paper Florist, 50% off at $18.50. I love these. These are just fun to make. Petal Patterns, 50% off at $22.50. Nested Essentials, I'm glad this is staying. The Pansy, 50% off, so $16. You really wouldn't need the stamps or designer paper. You could create a lot with just using the die cuts in different color schemes. Patchwork Pieces, retiring, and then Play in the Rain is carrying over because the stamp set did too. Okay, hopefully some of you are still with me. Okay, Reindeer, the stamp set retired. I can't remember if it was on sale though, but the dies are 40% off at $19.80. Scallop and Contours, 30% off at $24.50. I am going to miss this because this was always a great set. I always loved this die right here. It was just perfect for a focal point. Seaside Bay, 60% off, so $13.60. Sending dies, 40% off, so $19.80. Sentiment Silhouettes, 50% off, so $17.50. This is carrying over. The stamp set is too. And then Shira Milkshake is 50% off at $15. And then Something Fancy Labels is carrying over. Okay, Stitch with Whimsy, 40% off at $17.40. Stylish Shapes is carrying over, thankfully. The Sweet Citrus Hybrid, 50% off, $16.50, because the stamp set is retiring too. And then there's that 3 Rings Hybrid, 60% off for $14.80. Wanted to Say is carrying over. That's a great one. That's there. Tailored Made Dies. I'm sad about this one too. That's retiring. Two-Tone Flora, 50% off at $19.50. And then Waves is 50% off at $17. Okay, now we're at the embossing folders. Okay, carrying over, 50% off, so $5.50, the Cascading Ruffles 3D. Countryside Blooms is 40% off at $5.10. Delightfully Doily Hybrid is 50% off at $21. The Elegant Eucalyptus is 50% off at $5.50. Exposed Brick is carrying over. Yes, I love that. Fern 3D is carrying over. Geometric Patterns is retiring, 40% off at $5.40. Merry Melody is retiring. So if you've got musically inclined friends, you might want that. Metal Plate 3D is carrying over. Painted Posies, 50% off at $5.50. Painted Texture will be in the online exclusives. Quatrefoil Tile. I'm going to miss this one. That's a great one. 40% off at $5.70. Raindrops, 50% off at $4.75. Stripes and Splatters 3D. I almost think this one's gone. Let me just check here. Yes, this one is sold out. Okay, sold out. All right. Let's see. The Citrus Hybrid, we already talked about that. That's retiring. Same with the Tree Rings Hybrid. Timber 3D is carrying over. Time Worn Type. I'm going to miss this one. I mean, it's kind of similar, but there is a little bit of difference, you know, without the brick. That is 40% off at $6.60. What a great deal. And then Twisted Rope is 20% off, so only $8 for the rope. And what do we have? Distressed Tile is carrying over. The Snowflake Sky from the mini is, I'm not sure, I'm not sure if it's carrying over or retiring. I didn't make very good notes. So that is it. And of course, the host only stamp sets, those are definitely retiring, okay? And going forward next year, I'm going to be talking as things go on about this will be changing going forward. We don't have a date yet when this will change, but you won't see anything about host rewards in the next catalog. But as it gets closer, then we'll talk about it, okay? Because there's nothing we can do about it right now. But good news for anybody who does any orders under 150 bucks. Great news for you, where you'll be able to earn an extra 10% on future orders going forward, okay? But we don't have a date on that. So that's this catalog. Okay, we ready for the mini catalog? And I'm not sure what I did with my phone. I think I left it out there. Okay, let's look at the January through April 2024. Okay, good. I'm glad. And hopefully I'm not going too fast. Are you marking your catalogs, Donna? Okay, we're going to start on page 9. Okay, here's the Be Mine Sweet collection. Let's see what's carrying over. The bundle is, the stamps and the punch are carrying over, okay, but not bundle pricing. Let's see, the Sweet Sorbet ribbon is retiring. The B box, these boxes, these square pillow boxes are 20% off, so $6.40. These make really great gifty things, and there's those embellishments that we use today on today's card. These are retiring. And of course the designer paper, so get that designer paper while you can, because there's no discount on that. So do 2 orders so you get what you want, okay? All right, let's see, this mailbox is carrying over. Yes, because I haven't used it yet, so you're gonna see me start using some things that are carrying over before I buy anything new. But no bundle pricing, okay? Let's see. The stamp set, I believe, I think it was this. We were having trouble of, I know the punch is carrying over. I'm not totally clear about the stamp set, okay? Because it's not listed on the retired list. So let me just check that out. Page 12. Yeah, the stamp set isn't listed, so I'm guessing it's carrying over, just no bundle pricing, okay? This one's carrying over, which I'm glad, because I like the birthday words in here. And I haven't used the dies yet, but no bundle pricing. The bundle pricing goes away. So there's a lot already that are carrying over. This bundle, stamps and dies are carrying over, but no bundle pricing. But let's see, the gems are carrying over. The petal pink and pretty foil gems are carrying over, but the, let me think here, the designer paper is going away, and these fabulous cards. This is what I was using the blends on, are these fabulous cards right there. So see here, you can color in with your blends on that image there. Really cool to do. So if you don't have some of these, grab a package while you can. Okay, so there's that. Here's this stamp set, Delicate Forest. This is carrying over, but no bundle pricing. So far, everything in this mini is carrying over. This is carrying over too. Yay! This hybrid embossing folder with the dies in the embossing folder, that's carrying over. Same with the stamp and folder and dies here. Just no bundle pricing, what as it is. And the brayer is carrying over too. But I think we might see, yeah. So really cool. I love it. Okay, so finally a stamp set that's retiring. This one, Hills of Tuscany. I've seen so many great ideas with this. I didn't purchase that. This one is carrying over, thankfully, because I haven't used it yet, but no bundle pricing. Okay. And this, I am so thrilled. This paper is carrying over. Yay! So no, okay. Let's talk about this. The gems, the purple fine shimmer gems are carrying over. This is unusual to have so much of this. I'm so thankful. The paper butterflies are carrying over. Okay, let's see. The perennial postage, this here. So it's only the dies that are carrying over. The stamp set is going away. The stamps the stamps and the dies here are carrying over. So it's just this stamp set out of this whole suite that's going away, okay? I love it. So thankfully, we can get lots more mileage out of that lavender. Okay, so we did that. Easter lilies, I still waver on this. This is such a pretty die cut right there, that lily. They're both, the stamps and the dies are retiring. But I almost think you can get away without having the stamps and just using the die cuts. I've seen so many great things with the dies. Okay, the Easter Excellent Eggs bundle is retiring. The stamps and the dies. Okay. Everyday Details is carrying over. Same with the dies, which is great, but no bundle pricing. And I love this. I have got some ideas with this and I haven't shared them with you, but if you love the Blueberry Bunches stamp set, you'll find this in the online exclusives. If you love the blueberry stamps and it's on your list to get, or you already have it, make sure you get that gingham paper. It goes beautifully. The gorgeous gingham paper that's retiring, and it's on sale. I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was $6.40. Let's just double check it out. Right here, $8.40. These, I mean, it goes beautifully with so many of these papers. So especially this blueberry here, the blueberry bushel is perfect for that stamp set. Okay, so there's that. And this is so easy to color with too. So I'll be sharing this really, really soon. This is carrying over. So there's it's just a stamp set with that, right? Yeah. This is carrying over too, but no bundle pricing. I didn't get this. Let's see, out of this Lighter Than Air suite, the stamps and dies are carrying over, but no bundle pricing. The twine pack is carrying over, and these dots are carrying over, but unfortunately the paper is not. And this is such pretty bright paper. So grab a package of that if you love that collection. This is retiring. This is carrying over, and this is carrying over, and I haven't used this either. There's so much I haven't used. So, you know, summertime's coming, ice cream's coming, so we need to use this soon. I've got some ideas for this. So, no bundle pricing, but the stamps and the dies are carrying over. Okay, this is carrying over too, but no bundle pricing, so you're going to love it. Let's see. Oh, yes. More carrying over here. So this Lovely and Sweet bundle is carrying over. No bundle pricing. The gold faux leather trim is retiring. The corks rounds are retiring. And this bundle is retiring, right? Yes. Okay. But the paper here is carrying over. I love it. I wish they'd kept both of these because I love this die cut for that leaf out of here, and I just love all these other leafy embellishments, but I don't know what their reasoning is. The Notes of Nature dies are 20% off, just, you know, $22.40. So make sure to do the math if these add up. So that's like, what, $46? Yeah, you save 5 cents by doing them individually. So depends on which way you want to do. I think it's 5 cents. Okay, these Memory and More cards are retiring. They're 40% off, so $6. The cards and envelopes are 20% off, so only $8. They have a whole new line of ephemera coming out. That's really, really cool. The telephone is 20% off, so $15.20. Almost done, Donna. So hang in there for a few more minutes if you got to go. Dog Friendly is carrying over. Botanical Beauty is carrying over. These dies are carrying over. Same with Planted Paradise is carrying over. Just kidding. Everything, let's see, the stamps and the dies are carrying over, but no designer paper or no embellishments. Okay, is that right? Maybe the embellishments are carrying over. So it's just the designer paper and the bundle pricing that are retiring. Brighter Than Skies is carrying over. No bundle pricing. I just can't believe how much is in here. That's carrying over. This is carrying over. No bundle pricing. And I'm so thrilled about this because I haven't had a chance to use this. The Cutest Cow is carrying over. No bundle pricing. Everything on here is retiring. The Rock and Roll. The stamp set is 20% off, so $19.20. The dies are 10% off, so $26.10. And then, of course, the paper and the gems are retiring. This is carrying over, which I was surprised. No bundle pricing. The caps and gowns will be carrying over to the online exclusive store. Okay. This is carrying over. I should just say, I should have just pointed out what's not carrying over. But no bundle pricing. Okay. This is retiring. Cliffs by the Ocean, 30% off, so $16.80. Poetic Expression. I'm sad about this. The stamp set is retiring or carrying over. The dies are what's retiring. So these are going away. If you love these label dies, grab them. I have used them so much. The paper is retiring, and these iridescent dots, champagne iridescent dots, are carrying over. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. We did that. This is carrying over to the online store. Okay, and then this is carrying over without any bundle pricing. Okay, the Stippled Roses. This is carrying over. Inspirational Sketches. And I think that's it. I think we kind of went through everything. So no bundle pricing here. Let's see. Easter, I'm pretty sure the B set. Let me just double check the B set. What page is that? Page 10. Be My Valentine. It's just the bundle. Yeah, so it's just the bundle pricing. Okay, the Easter Lilies, that is retiring. The eggs we talked about is retiring. That's all carrying over. Carry over. The Notes of Nature is retiring. Stamps and dies. The postage, perennial postage, stamp set only, but the bundle pricing. This is going. Wild Ferns bundle pricing is going. And all these folders, we miss this. So the layered floral 3D dot, or embossing folders carrying over. Same with those word dies are carrying over, and that's carrying over. And we kind of talked about all of these, the different prices already. And pretty much Pretty and Peacock ribbon is carrying over. These are carrying over. Yeah, so not much is going away. Yay. And then, of course, the Hostess set is retiring as well. Okay, that was a lot to get through. So I hopefully you found this helpful for you to see everything, go page by page and see what the discounts were. So give me a shout out if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful. And if you have any questions on anything and need to reach out to me, especially if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to help you understand the catalog and what's retiring. And in just a few short weeks, we'll be having a new one to look at. So, and if you come to class, I have one in person for you to look at. So anyway, so come on, come join me for a class. There's only like 4 sessions left. So get signed up for one of those sessions. There's some different days. They're not all on Thursdays or Fridays. There's a Tuesday coming up. So, and then there's even a couple night sessions. There's a night session tomorrow night, which nobody has signed up for. So if you wanted to come out at night, just give me a shout. Okay. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great evening. And I so appreciate you sticking with me.